Once a vacant retail space, now a bustling hub collecting donations for refugees. Here at Castle Point Shopping Centre in Bournemouth, clothing, toiletries and food are all being collected to help those fleeing the conflict in Ukraine. Donations from the local community have been flooding in, where they're being sorted and packaged by volunteers and sent to the front lines to help refugees in Poland and Ukraine. These pallets are wrapped and labelled in both English and Polish to make sorting them easier when they arrive at the border. These remarkable images show the pallets arriving in Poland, evidence of the difference the local community in Dorset is making from over 1,000 miles away. The group behind the project, Help from Bournemouth to Ukraine, began as a social media post asking friends and family to spare what they could. It's now an efficient and regimented operation.
Each section have their own volunteers.
The group has been collecting donations since the start of March, and the man behind it all, Karol Swiatsky, has since become a very busy man.
So many, this is my life. This is ongoing all the time.
Karol, a Polish national, was inspired to help after seeing the influx of Ukrainian refugees entering Poland.
I'm a happy person as an organizer of this beautiful event which we created about 1 month ago, and what we've started here, it's just unbelievable what happened, but the story is very short. We wanted to help. We've created the event on Facebook, and the event have started picking up hundreds and thousands of people in the first few days.
The drive for donations has evoked a sense of community in Dorset, and Karol has been hailed as a local hero.
I don't think even he envisaged quite how it was going to pan out, with a plea of, can you come down, we're going to send a truck, and suddenly his shop in Boscombe's overrun with donations. He then gets contacts, gets here, we're overrun with donations here, but all the volunteers come running in and everyone pulls together, and he's been like the catalyst to start it all off, and I think it's ballooned to mammoth proportions that he probably couldn't have even imagined at the beginning.
But Karol has forced that effort through simply by his strength of personality. He is a force of nature, and you've got to experience it to believe it and understand it.
But Karol remains modest, focusing on the mission at hand.
Well, I don't think about it, I'm just doing what I'm focused on. It's nice to hear compliments about what I've done, okay? It's good, but it's not the most important. The most important thing is that now we have receiving pictures coming up from Kyiv, from Lviv, from Poland, from refugee centers. Our food is there. Our children eating our food. They sleeping on our bedding, on our sleeping bags. They got cosmetics from us. They got Pampers for children. They got baby essentials. This is what you looking at. I'm talking about it and I've got goosebumps. And this is all these people around me. We've created something extraordinary.
The importance of the work being done here is not lost on those who are donating and volunteering. They remain conscious of the impacts that their spare possessions and time can make in helping those affected by the war.
There are people literally waiting for this food to arrive. They need this food, otherwise they'll starve. It couldn't be more important than that, I think.
As the world watches the conflict in Ukraine, projects like this show the strength of individuals and local communities in helping make the lives of those affected just a little bit more bearable. Adrian Mann, The Breaker, Bournemouth.